And we are live. Are we? Let me just verify. Yep. Okay, cool. What's going on, guys? It's Sam, back again, and we are creating an extraordinary intro today. This idea was brought up by Appetizer Gamer, one of my YouTube subscribers. Just wanted to shout you out and make sure that you're heard because I saw your comment and you want to build an intro that involves smoke and particles and have your logo come out of it. So we're gonna do that in After Effects. And right now I'm just chilling on a beach and I was just thinking about bringing some beach vibes to this one. So let's move forward and make some things explode in After Effects. Okay, so what we got here, let me just do a little adjustment in my stream. Okay. Okay, so I have a brand new open project in After Effects, and I'm going to take some green screen elements and I'm going to get them from YouTube because they're free, and also we can just modify them to the exact way we want to use them. And then I'm going to use my intro, my logo animation to start, but we'll tinker around. So let's create a new composition, and let's just call this the extraordinary intro, and we'll keep it at 10 seconds, 1920 by 1080. We'll do 60 frames per second, and bada bing. Okay. So right now we've got nothing in our project except for our composition. So the first thing we're going to do is start importing. But first I want to show you where I got these assets that I want to import. So I was browsing on YouTube and I was just looking for green screen footage. And so I went here first to see if I can find some particles, and this is green screen bokeh wins. So I don't know if I'm going to use this exactly, but we'll try it first. So I just wanted some particles that I could use to kind of flood the screen, and I want to speed ramp it and do all sorts of different stuff with it. And then so I have that, and I'll show you how I downloaded that. I also want to maybe mess around with this little teleportation effect that I found on YouTube. So maybe we'll mess with that. I also have, oh, I just clicked on that one. Whoops. Okay. I also have this particle effect as well. This is kind of more like fire flares, and it could be ashy depending on what color we make it. And then we got some smoke. So this is so this is on YouTube as well. So this smoke is a 2-minute video. So I was thinking about maybe only pulling specific pieces from it. Okay, cool. Just verifying that we're working. So it's not loading on YouTube right now because there's so much going on. But yeah, so those are the clips that I wanted to use for this intro. So in order to grab those clips, I know about the software called ClipGrab. So if you go to clipgrab.de, you can go there, download their software, put it on your computer, and then put any YouTube URL in, and then just save it to your desktop. And it works really well. It works with 90% of the videos on YouTube. And so that's how I got all these video files here. So I'm going to take each file here, including my logo animation, which is this right here if you want to see it. So it's like that. Okay. So I'm going to take all of these. I'm going to drop them in After Effects. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to start off with that smoke, because that's the idea here. So we're going to drop this smoke in here, and we see it's just a green screen video, and this is only a 10-second portion. So I'm going to scrub through by dragging the layer down. And what I want to do is I think I might consider speed ramping this. So I'm going to probably start. So I did Control-Shift-D or Command-Shift-D to split those. I'm going to delete the bottom one, drag this so that the beginning of our comp starts here, and then I'm going to do the opacity. Let's start the opacity at none. Okay, so that's how I want the smoke to show up. Now, notice I haven't taken the green screen out yet. I was just thinking a little ahead. So right now, I'm going to take the green screen out by going to my effects and presets, go to Keylight, plop that onto here, select this screen color eyedropper tool, click on the green, and bada bing, it is now gone. So now when I turn off my transparent background, we can see the smoke. Okay, so there's the smoke. Looks nice. The green is gone. So see the smoke just kind of fade in, and then we've got that going on. Okay, I think I might want to. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to speed ramp up to here. So I'm going to cut out the portion that I want to speed up. And so this is the portion I want to speed up, and I'm going to right click it. I'm going to go to time stretch, and then we're going to make it like 30% of what it is. Okay, so now it's really fast. So now let's see. Okay, maybe I want it to go even faster because I kind of want it to be a little effect. So we're going to do another 30%. Oh, whoops. Maybe we'll go down to 10. Okay, so that's real quick. So then by a second and a half almost, we've got this. So when you play it, okay. So then once this starts, I want to, let's start putting in those flares. So this one, particles, yeah, okay. Let's put in the flares. I'm going to change the color of these too. Let's make them sandstone, the smoke. Okay, this is the flares. I'm going to make this, what, red? Where's red? Can't read. There it is. Oops. Red. Okay. Hey, appetizer, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're doing this for you. No problem that you're late. Let's start messing around. Since you're late, you didn't really see where I got these files. So you'll be able to, like, once the live stream's over, you'll be able to go back and see where I found these. I'll also put them in the comments after the live stream as well. Okay, so now we're going to get these particles. We're going to keylight these particles. Drop keylight, take that green out. Okay, now we got some smoke. We got some crazy particles going on. We're going to make this fade in as well. So this is going to start. It's going to start at 0. Okay. I think I also wanted to blur at first, so let's go to Gaussian blur. Let's drop this on here. Then let's put 0. I'm going to click on here, press U, so now I have every keyframed property up. And then we're going to make this really blurry at first. Okay. I'm going to keep it blurry. Keep it very blurred. Let's go back to the beginning. Blur it out some more. Okay, let's see how this looks. So we got smoke. Okay, it's just rendering. Speeding up. Maybe that speed up isn't the greatest, but I think it's mainly because I like this part of the smoke the best. Let's try this. Okay, we got the smoke going. Okay, so now we got the particles going. And then I think I don't want them to be like this the whole time. I want them to chill a little bit. So we're going to grab the other particles. Oh, that's the teleport. Don't want that. We want this. Yes. Okay, the other particles will make that yellow. we're going to Keylight this as well. Bam. Take the green out. Okay. Green is out. Let's turn that off for now, because these are actually kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll just always have that on. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Okay. Oh wow. So it's about midnight over there. Get those elements on fire. Okay. Yeah. So I showed these earlier in the live stream, and you want to know where I got them? I'll just show you again. So right here, this is where all my elements are. So these are just Google Chrome links. So I found these elements on YouTube as like just free green screen elements, and so like I would go here. This is like the YouTube link to like, you know, the particles going, and then also that fire is right here, and I'll put these links in the description afterwards. But you could also just Google like green screen particles, and then you'll probably find this exact one. And then to download them, I went to Clip Grab. So right here, this is my Clip Grab link. So if you just Google Clip Grab, you'll find download, and then make sure you see this site and hit download, and then use that app once you install it on your computer to get these green screen videos. So right now I'm just compositing them. So we got all of our green screen downloads. I'm keylighting them so that they no longer have the green screen behind them. And then now, like, I'm trying to animate them and composite them all together. And then as we keep going, I eventually might use that teleport effect. And also maybe optical flares, which is a paid product, but there are ways to find it for free. And then that'll present the logo. So we're going to get there. So hope that sounds good. Hope that makes sense. Maybe I can drop it. No. Okay. So let's keep going. So right now, what do I got? Got the particles, the smoke. I think I'm also, let's speed up the particles here to give it that same effect. So Control-Shift-D right there, and then Control-Shift-D. Actually, no. I'm going to do like Control-Shift-D there. Then I'm going to time stretch this down to 10. And then maybe not 10, maybe like 12. Oh yeah. It's almost perfect. Okay, we'll bring that down, match this up. Okay, so render this out. Okay, how's this look? Okay, you don't need that speed ramp in there, but I'm just testing it out. I might remove it later, we'll see. But for now, it doesn't look too bad. Where are my flares? That's what I need. Also, I want to, there's audio, isn't there? I'm gonna turn all the audio off. Sorry, I didn't realize that was on. I hope that wasn't annoying. Okay, no worries. You can just shoot me a message later about optical flares, and then I can show you where to get it. But I will not let you know on this live stream right now. But if you just message me, you can either email me at sam@ParEdits.com or send me a message through YouTube, whatever you prefer. Okay, so there's the fire. I'm trying to figure out where my... Oh, did I turn it off? I did. That was the problem. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And then I think you want like the smoke and all the particles to like come in. So we're gonna start making that happen. So I'm gonna do it around 3 seconds. No, maybe that's too late. Hold on. There's that. I'm gonna do it like right here, actually. We'll do exactly 2.5 seconds. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to first I want to pre-comp these. So I'm gonna pre-comp so I can just kind of consolidate my timeline. I'm gonna call this the ash. Okay, and then this is the smoke. So we're gonna pre-comp this smoke. Okay, and then we do know that this is fire. Okay, so right now I'm going to just, for organization purposes, do this. We don't want the ash to be that color. What was it? The ash was yellow. Okay, smoke is sandstone, right? Okay. So now from this moment on, we're going to start shrinking. So I'm going to create a mask. We'll do the fire first. So I'm going to create a mask around the fire. Okay. And then as time goes on, so let's go about 10 frames. I'm going to start bringing this mask in. Okay. So I'm going to bring it in. We're just going to go, well, we're going to go actually all the way until our endpoint. So I know this is a square mask, but what we're going to do is we're going to make it more circular. Just to make it look like things are being sucked in. So this mask, I can, where are we? Mask. Okay, so I'm going to feather out the mask. Can't really see the feather effect. And then we're going to take... Okay, so that's where I want to end up. Sorry. Forgot those keyframes. Okay, so I put a keyframe here for where I want it to end up. And then I'm going to bring... Oops. Then I'm going to hold Shift, click on this individual one, click that out, click that out, click that out, click that out, and then we're going to go here, and then holding Alt for this next keyframe here. So I'm on the keyframe for where I want it to end up. I'm going to hold Alt, then I'm going to start creating Bezier curves to kind of round out how it's going to start disappearing. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to go really fast. So I'm going to round it out, and then as we keep going, then I'm going to hold Shift so I can select an individual keyframe, bring it really small. Okay, I'm going to have to change my Bezier curves. Let's see, hold Alt. Make my Bezier curves. Okay, and then by this time, I'm going to bring the opacity down. Okay, so it's at 100 right now, but I'm going to put it back there, and then we're going to put this at 0, and then we're actually going to put this opacity keyframe. So what we've created, hope you're following along here. What do we got? Want to watch pieces? Yeah, this is a pretty powerful computer. That's why it's able to render this stuff. So let's. Okay, did we see that go in? Yes. Okay, so you can kind of see the flares disappear now really quickly. See that? It kind of like spins in. So I'm going to spin it in, and then we're also going to do this similar effect with the smoke. So you see that? The flares go away. And do the similar effect with the smoke. And I think I'm also going to see if I can put this mask on the ash. Let me do the ash too. Let's do here. So let's turn off the fire. Okay, I mean, yeah, the ash disappears. I think maybe while this is happening, I'm going to press R for rotation. I'm going to do a keyframe there, press U to get all the keyframes back up, and then we're going to do a nice little rotation. So let's see. Yeah, gives a little effect there. So you can see this little particle right here. Oops. Delete that particle right there. So they spin together. Okay. So let's bring that fire back. So now everything's spinning down. Okay, hope you're following along. Cool, doing well. All right, now we're going to make the smoke do the same thing. I think I can paste that same mask. Let's try it. Do the smoke last, and then I think I'm also gonna do a little rotation. Okay, okay. Just got the rotation. How does this look? Might be a little crazy. I don't know if I want to do the smoke. Let's delete these real quick. Delete that mask. Let's reset this. I think with the smoke, I might just shrink it. Let's go to scale. I want to take off this. Let's go from that to, maybe let's like make it like skinny and fade at the same time. Let's bring up that opacity. It's at 100, so we're gonna do this. Click, press U so we can see the previous keyframes. Let's bring the opacity down. Okay, and then this is going to be, let's use the teleportation. Where is that? Is it right here? Yeah. Okay, so then teleportation. This is also something I got from YouTube. This is, we got the Keylight, sorry. Take that green out. Okay, and then let's start it early. Let's see how that looks. Is this crazy? I don't know. Might be a little crazy. Okay, while that's happening, we are going to put in the logo. Just drop that in. Have this appear. Going to have this come out of the light. So once it's really bright, I'm gonna start with brightness. So there's bright, okay? So we're gonna max out the brightness on here. Take down, can you have the contrast? You know what? We're also gonna do HLS. This is the color balance tool, so we're gonna drop this in there. We're gonna bring down that saturation, pop up that lightness, perfect. And then I'm gonna take this out. And then, because it's gonna fade on, right? So we're gonna keyframe these, go back in our timeline, press U, we see the keyframe, and then we're going to fade it in. So then we're going to bring this back down to 0, and 0. Maybe it's a little too slow. But let's see what we got. Yes, we are at the beach right now, having a great time. No, it's like a virtual background that I have going on. I just decided to do the beach. Okay. Bam, we got the smoke, teleport. Okay. I think I want to get rid of that. What is that? Is that the fire? No. Is it the ash? No. Get rid of this sound. Smoke must be the teleport. It is the teleport. Okay. Let's adjust that mask. So see how the teleport has this like leftover gray here? Then you go to the screen mat. We're gonna start clipping some of the black so that that goes away. Okay. So go ahead. Bada bing. Get some teleports in there. Okay, I think I want to start the teleport with a blur. Let's see, Gaussian. Drop that blur on the teleport. I'm going to start at the beginning. Press U. Bring that keyframe down. I'm going to blur the crap out of this. Okay, ramp that up to about 50. And then we're going to bring the blur down to 0. Okay, see how that looks. It's not the highest quality, but it does work. Okay, so from here we can kind of just like take our own creative reins from it. This teleport thing isn't the greatest. Do I have time? Yeah, I have time to show optical flares. So we got the teleport going, right? This is an optical flare on my logo animation here. So we're going to do an optical flare by going into the project. Let's maybe we'll just click in here. Okay, so just click in your timeline, go to new, solid. Doesn't matter what color it is. Let's drag the solid up here. Let's get rid of this clutter. I'm going to select all and press U. So now all the clutter is gone. Okay, so we got a solid. I'm going to type optical flares after we've already installed it. Drop it on there. Okay, now we got a flare. And then once we have it, we just click on it, and under effect controls, we got this big options button. So we click on options, and now we can customize everything. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of like, let's put it in the center. And then we're just going to take this, maybe let's make it yellow. A little more yellow. Make this one. Where's that blue coming from? It's mostly coming from the glow. Yeah, there we go. Do like a yellow white-ish. There's more blue there. Is it blue on here? Yeah, let's get some more. Maybe some more white. Get some white in there. And the spike ball. We could do. We'll just do something like that. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of this, but maybe we'll do that. Okay. So now we got our flare. That's how we want it. We can change this direction. So this is what's going to come out, and then we're going to start it when the teleport starts, and then we're going to we're at flicker. So we're going to do flicker amount, maybe like 100, speed at like 14. And we can see it's going to flicker like that. So then let's mess with the opacity. Bring it up to 100. I don't know if I'll have enough time to make it good, but because I don't want it to glow that much. Can we change the glow? Where's that glow? I think I might have to. I don't know. Where's that? Foreground layers. Layer 1. So there is a way to. Is it in here? No. There's a way to adjust the glow. Maybe I just bring down the flicker amount. But I can also just do that after the teleport. And then I can change the position of it, of course. Let's put the position right behind the red. Okay, let me put this behind the logo animation. All right, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I think I can start using more optical flares in the next session. Yeah, right. It doesn't really look that great. I'll have to like dive in deeper because it's pretty complex. Um, but yeah, this is what we got. Turn off the optical flares. This is what we're rolling with right now. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. We've run out of time today, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Once again, I have that ParEdits helpline available. So if you want to dive in deep on a one-on-one session, we can either troubleshoot, try and make your PC faster, or show you how to create this effect in a more specific way for your logo. And or review anything that you've already made in the past, and if you just want like a second opinion on it. So yeah, check out the ParEdits helpline. The link is in the description. Also, I created a growth blueprint. It's a little like 15-page like ebook, and it's how to reverse engineer your YouTube channel to get more views. The link to that is also in the description as well. So please check that out if you're looking to dive into the back end of your YouTube channel and really start figuring out a way to get more views, and it'll totally like transform the way you make your videos because it's all backed by keyword research. So check that out. It's also in the description. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys, and